Hi guys, welcome. We are just tuning in here to Facebook Live, and I'm going to give everyone a few minutes just to tune in, and we're also going to hop over and jump on Instagram Live. So hi everyone on Instagram Live. Thank you for joining us today. We are broadcasting not only on Instagram Live, but also on Facebook Live. So I'm going to jump between cameras here, and I unfortunately don't have an awesome intern to help me out today fielding questions and your responses, so hopefully I can see everything and get it all answered. So we're going to give everyone a few more minutes just to kind of tune in here. I know it's the lunch break. It's Wednesday. We were all out on Monday for the awesome eclipse that we got. Who saw that? That was pretty amazing. So I'm going to give everyone time to just get settled and tune in. But while you guys are waiting to get started and still joining us, I thought I would recap what we're going to talk about today. So I've jumped on the past 2 months and talked to you all about those social media holidays that we see everywhere. So National Ice Cream Day, Best Friends Day, the list goes on and on and on and on of all of these days that you can post about on social media. So I like to jump on here, talk to you live, give it a try. You know, it's a little bit unnatural to jump on live, but always a fun space to join you guys at. But yeah, we're going to talk about September holidays, and we're going to talk about some key ones that I pulled out that might be good for your business to post about. And I, of course, on our blog at pinkneypalm.com, I will link that up for you all on my profile on Instagram and also on this Facebook Live post once it gets posted onto our Facebook page wall. So you can always jump over to the blog, and I share at least one day for every day of the month, because there are like 5 for every single day, and you could just go crazy. So with that in mind, I always like to start these videos off by reminding you that in no way, shape, or form am I suggesting that you post on every single one of these days in September. I always say it's best to pick 1 or 2 and run with that. Nobody who's following you wants to see you posting every single day about National this day, National that day, sharing all of these different things. So maybe pick 1 or 2 and run with that and do it really well. And you may be asking, why are we talking about September? Well, it's the end of August, if you haven't noticed. How did that happen? And next week starts September. And if you saw in a recent Instagram post that I had, I try and build out content calendars a month to 2 weeks in advance of the next month. And that way you know what images you need to capture, what graphics you need to design, what videos you need to film, and what content you just need to create. And you can have that scheduled out, and you can batch it. So you can do all of that content in advance, or do 2 weeks in advance, or do a week, whatever you're able to do, and get it scheduled if you have a tool that you like to use for that, or get it in draft mode so that when that day comes up, you can just hit post. So that's the goal here, is to plan ahead, get a content plan in place so that you're not stressing, and so that when your month comes around, you can actually be posted and ready to go, and you're not doing that thing where you're like, oh my gosh, I need to post today. I haven't posted in 2 days, and your kids are running around like crazy, and you're like, I have dinner plans in 2 hours, and it's just crazy town. So I don't want you to have to do that anymore. I want you to be able to plan ahead and also build in some of these days that'll hopefully give you something fun to post about or something meaningful to tie back to your business. Okay, so let's get started. I see some people joining. Thank you everyone for joining. Yay, hi Yellowbird. They're awesome. Go check them out online on their website and on Amazon. They have amazing organic products. Hi Whitney from Southern Sea. Thank you for joining. Sarah, past intern. Oh, it's so exciting to see all of you guys. I'm going to do this weird lean forward thing. I want to see who else has joined. Hi Jennifer. So Jennifer Collins shoots so many of the photos for Pink Knee Palm's Instagram. Make sure to go check her out. Just wanted to give a shout out. So thank you to everyone who's joining. Let's jump into September holidays. September is not as fun as a month as some of the past months have been, meaning Ice Cream Day and all of those kind of more fun holidays. I think it's definitely a month where people are trying to kind of hunker down for fall. And I don't know about you, but a lot of people are trying to slow down and look for a little bit more meaning in the fall. So this is a great time to use some of these holidays that we're going to go through to share personal stories, to share causes that you're attached to show a little bit of who's behind your brand and that personality, because people are going to get more attached to your brand if they know a personal story or they know who's behind it. And it's not just products, or you pushing services all over the place. So try and think of these in that way, but let's start out with a fun one. So September 1st, that's just next week. That's Friday, and it is National College Colors Day. So I don't know about you guys, but I am really looking forward to college football. Go Tigers. I'm a Clemson fan and a Clemson grad, so I'm looking forward to pulling out some of my purple and orange, and I will definitely be doing that next Friday, September 1st, and probably posting about it on Instagram stories. So that's one that maybe I won't have a full post on my feed, but I will have it on Instagram stories. So Friday, September 1st, National College Colors Day. Now, Monday, September 4th is Labor Day. So don't forget about that. A lot of people have that day off. And if there was any day to post about my office view or working from home and you're at the beach or you're somewhere really fun, maybe Labor Day is the day to post about that or share kind of what you do in your off time. So don't forget Labor Day, Monday, September 4th. Next day, Tuesday, September 5th, is International Day of Charity. So we all know, and I'll say this a few times probably throughout some of these days, that right now we could definitely spread some love. So International Day of Charity, I'm looking forward to taking a few hours that day, going to get my daughter and doing something to benefit my community. So definitely that's something that you can think of to do. I do say be careful with some of those days because you never want to be self-serving. So you never want to say, we're out here doing this and, we're helping these people or we're donating to this, and really trying to sell your business through that. So be a little bit careful, but hey, right now I think International Day of Charity is awesome and we can all celebrate that. Okay, Thursday, September 7th. This is a fun one. It is National Beer Lovers Day. So if you are a restaurant or if you sell cups or you do anything that could be related to beer, that is a really fun day to post about and cheers and show your product or maybe share your favorite beer with all of your followers. Monday, we need to talk about Monday, September 11th. This obviously is a day that means a lot to us as Americans. And you need to be careful what you're posting. So mark that on your calendars. Obviously, it's not a day that's easy to forget, but just make sure that you're not posting that day about your business or brand without being respectful and observant of that day. Also, I don't think it does a brand justice just to throw up a picture of an American flag and say, we remember. It's a very nice gesture, and if that is something that you feel compelled to do, please by all means do that. But I don't know that you should be self-serving or even post that day. It's sometimes nice just to stay silent. And honestly, you guys, your followers probably won't notice if you miss posting one day. Instagram and Facebook are so oversaturated. So that's a day to really, really, really think about what you're posting or just kind of step back and not post at all. It is a good day if you have a personal story or would like to share an emotion or your thoughts. That's a great way to still engage with your followers on that day and have a meaningful conversation. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you're not just churning out or scheduling content and accidentally do something that day that could be off-putting to your followers. So couldn't go forward without mentioning that. All right, Saturday, September 16th. Some people see great engagement posting Saturdays. Some people see no engagement at all. So this could be a good day to test out posting on Saturday if you are a working parent. So it is National Working Parents Day. I myself am a working parent, so is my husband. So this day was really one that stood out to me because I don't think we're having enough conversations about working parents. And you can actually find awesome community if you open up and do share about it. So I definitely will be posting that day, most likely, and couldn't help but Mention too that here in Charleston, if you're here and you're a working mom, the Champagne Society is a really cool group that I just discovered that does monthly talks. And my friend Katie over at Milk Bar will be speaking for September at the Champagne Society. So go Google that. I'll add that link to the blog post. I'll add it on Facebook as well in the comments so that you can jump over there and see that. But that's a really cool resource for open dialogue with other working moms. So keep that in mind. And then I have two more for you. So Thursday, September 21st is International Day of Peace. So this is one that either I would suggest you post on International Day of Charity or post on International Day of Peace because they both could kind of relate around the same topics and same images and things that you might want to post. But like I said, I'll mention it a few times, I think we could all use a little more peace and charity in the world. So not a bad idea to post on that day or have part of your proceeds for Charity Day, go to a certain charity that you are all for, or, do something that just kind of spreads peace around the world. All right, last one. Friday, September 29th. This is a fun one to end on, you guys, and one that I think you will see all over social media. It is National Coffee Day. So raise your hand, can't live without coffee. I myself, to be 100% honest, am a tea girl. I love a good cup of caffeinated tea. But I do know that coffee does really well in an Instagram post, whether I like it or not. So that's a great way to share your morning routine with people, share your favorite coffee, go visit your favorite local coffee shop and share them on social media, spread the love, maybe do a flat lay with coffee that you like or a cup of coffee of your desk. It's really cool to kind of see that. And like I said, coffee, for some reason, along with babies and puppies and flowers, perform really well on Instagram and on Facebook as well. So that's all the September days that I'm going to talk about today. So to recap, and again, I'll put this on the blog. To recap, we've got Friday, September 1st, National College Colors Day, go Tigers. Monday, September 4th, we've got Labor Day. Tuesday, September 5th, we've got International Day of Charity. Thursday, September 7th, National Beer Lovers Day. Monday, September 11th, of course, it's 9/11, so just really think about that. And then Saturday, September 16th, National Working Parents Day. Thursday, September 21st, International Day of Peace. And Friday, September 29th, National Coffee Day. So those are the September holidays I thought I would call out for you guys today. Hopefully this inspires you to go and plan your September content, start writing down a plan, start kind of getting your gears moving so that you can enjoy life and not be obsessed with social media. So that is my hope for you today, and make sure to go check out the blog at pinkmepalm.com. I'll share all of the September holidays. While you're there, sign up for our e-newsletter. We haven't done one yet. But they'll be coming very soon. And that's just a way to get all of these updates and also platform updates directly to your inbox. So I live and breathe social media every single day, and there's so much that I want to be sharing with you. So I will be doing that through an e-newsletter. So there's a sign up link at the very top on my website. It just says sign up. Click that and sign up for the e-newsletter. Go visit the blog for all of these September holidays. And last but not least, if you are in Charleston, on August 31st, I will be speaking to the Charleston Hospitality Group. They're the ones that did Charleston Social Media Day. And I will be speaking about kind of this very thing, content creation and content planning and how to do that and what tools to use, and really focusing on Instagram and then really focusing on Facebook a little bit as well, and how to plan your content. Tickets are only $20, guys. It's an easy thing just to pop over and do. And I would love to meet you in person there if I haven't met you already. So I, again, will share that link on Facebook. I'll share it in the comments. And then on Instagram, I'll link to the blog where I'll be sharing all of this as well. So thank you. Thank you for joining today. I'm looking, and you guys, this is like record joining. So I cannot thank you enough. This is the most people we've had join us today on both Facebook and Instagram, especially on Instagram. Thank you for coming. This is so many people and so cool to get to connect with you all live today. So if you have questions, please feel free. We have a few more minutes. You can comment on either platform, or you can comment on any of my Instagram posts. You can email me. You can comment on the blog. You can DM me if you have a specific question. I love fielding those and answering them, especially when it comes to content creation for social media. That's something I really, really enjoy doing. So that's a wrap. Thank you all for joining today. We do have a question actually over on Facebook. So Susan Sweeten says, do you buy your images or create them yourselves? Great question. So for Pinky Palm, I actually create those myself. So Jennifer Collins, who's a photographer here in Charleston, is someone that I work with a lot on my monthly images. And what I do is I plan out my monthly content. And I just kind of write in little calendar boxes what content that I'd want to do, for September, for example. And then I say, okay, what images do I already have? And I plug those in. And then I look at the days that I have left and say, oh, I need images for those days. So either I'll call Jennifer and we'll do a batch photo shoot so that the images are very nice. Or if it's just a few, or if I'm strapped for time or something like that, or if Jennifer's not available, then I will come out here actually to this very lobby that I'm sitting in. Usually there's awesome light, but you can kind of see it's not wonderful today. But I'll come out here and create flat lays myself. I will take my Nikon camera and I will take photos myself for clients for my own social media. So I like to create my own content. That said, there are so many wonderful content creators out there, and there is no shame in reaching out to them and asking if you can use their photo, or using their photo and 100% sure making sure that you tag them in it, credit them with them, go above and beyond to make sure that people know what that photo is and who it's coming from. So there's no shame in doing that every now and then. And then there's stock imagery. And when I was launching this business and didn't have the resources for photo shoots, and I didn't have the space with this bright light, I was using some stock photography to help just kind of build my Instagram and build my brand. So there's lots of different ways to do that. So I hope that answered your question, Susan. Thank you for asking that. That's a really, really good one to ask. So if you have any other questions, please let me know. I don't think I'm seeing any. I'm going to do the weird scroll thing again. Oh my gosh, you guys, I missed so many questions over on Instagram because it wasn't catching up. Tea lovers unite. This is great. Pillow Grace, hi guys. Thank you. I'm glad this is helpful. Oh my gosh, you guys are finding this helpful. That makes me so happy. It makes me want to keep going with this. Thank you, Melissa. Hair is on point. Yeah, definitely did my hair this morning finally. Templeton Silver, Nikki, thank you for this question. How can we keep learning? Hopped on a little late. So I hope I'm not a broken record at this point, but we have an awesome blog. We're starting to get content more and more on that blog, and I think you'll find it very helpful. So make sure to go over to pinkmepalm.com, go to the blog. I'll link it on Instagram and on Facebook as well. That's where you'll find all of these September holidays. And then you'll also get new and reoccurring content. And my favorite post right now is Serena from Anaris Photography. She took amazing photos of our Pinky Palm launch party. You guys, don't miss those photos. There's so many awesome people from around the community, other girl bosses, friends, family, just influencers. I had a great group attend, and it was an awesome party. So those photos are on the blog, and these September holidays will be on the blog. So stay posted to the blog, and then please sign up for our e-newsletter. We will be launching that in the next few weeks, and that is the best way to stay in touch with us and to get updates on social media. So I will not be bombarding your emails every day, every week. I probably will send out a once-a-month update, or as there are big platform changes, I may send out like little alerts and things to let you know what's going on Facebook, on Instagram, anywhere else where you guys are present, so that you can adjust your strategies and your posting and know what to do. So e-newsletter and blog, you can find those both on the website. Thank you for answering that question. What day is the event you're speaking at? Gold Creations asked that. We're in the market in downtown Charleston, and they've been there forever, and their story is so beautiful. So go check them out. So great question. I am speaking August 31st to the Charleston Hospitality group, but anybody can join. So you can buy tickets for $20, and I will link that up for you after this live ends. So I'll do that on the blog. I'll do that on this Facebook comment stream as well. So thank you for asking that. Oh my goodness, so many good comments. Oh, I'm looking forward to meeting you too on the 31st. That'll be awesome. Do you use any apps for content planning? I do. I actually, because I want to bring you guys the best options, I am testing out a ton of different tools and resources. So 3 that I'm testing out right now and I've been using in the past are I'm using Hootsuite, Planoly, Tailwind, so actually 4. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hootsuite, that can do all different platforms. I'm using Planoly, that's Instagram. I'm using Tailwind, for Pinterest, and then Sprout Social. So those are the 4 I'm testing out, and that's going to be a blog post coming up. So I will share with you guys, which one I like the best, which one I think is best for the platform. Honestly, Facebook posts, I schedule all those through Facebook. So when you type in your content and you add your photo and it says publish down at the bottom, you can click a little down arrow, and on that down arrow you'll see schedule. I schedule all those through Facebook because there's a theory that you'll get dinged on the Facebook algorithm if you use any of those scheduling tools on Facebook. So Facebook, schedule directly through there because they have that capability. Instagram doesn't allow you to do that yet. So I just test out some of these tools. So I will keep you posted. Who posted that? Well, thank you for that question. My feed is kind of bumping up here, but thank you for that question. I'll keep you posted on which tool I think works the best and make sure to do a blog post on it. Okay, let's see. What else? Will you do a blog post on Pinterest? Sure, I would love that. Any requests you have for blog posts, I am 100% open to that. I love blogging. I kind of started on a personal note, blogging at Attention to Darling, and it was one of my favorite things. I'm picking that back up, so you can check that out if you want to. But I will do a post on Pinterest because if you have a blog for your business or if you are a blogger, Pinterest is key. So stay tuned for that. All right, I think that's it. Thank you.